2023, Igbo leaders finally endorse candidate for president. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. A delegation of Southeast and South-South leaders, including those from Rivers and Delta State on Tuesday in Abuja, endorsed Mr. Moses Anyim as a credible, competent, and unifying presidential candidate in the 2023 election. Wow. So finally, could this be that the Northerners has accepted? Could it be that other regions have accepted? Because these days, if the Northerners not accept, they are saying that they're always saying that they have a very high population. I'm not saying so. They're the ones that say so, that they have a high population, and so that you have to bring it to their notice, and all of those talks that have been going on. But well, the ball has been kicked to you, Nigerians. Who do you think can make you a billionaire? Who wants to be a billionaire game? Okay, back to the news. So I just hope Nigerians don't vote by, how am I going to, by sympathy. Make sure you're voting somebody because of 1, competency, 2, competency, 3, competency. Make sure this person is competent enough. At the end of the day, it is your choice to make, but make it count so well, so that at least your past years, or our past years rather, of gnashing at it, this one will be like, finally, like a breath of fresh air. Now, the news in detail. A delegation of Southeast and South, led by His Royal Highness Igwe Friday Ozochi Mere is one. The leaders conferred on Mr. Anyim, a leading contender for the presidency in 2023, under the platform of the All Progressive Congress APC, the chieftaincy title of Ozo Igbo, one of Nigeria, the savior of Igbo race. In his remarks, His Royal Highness Igwe Friday Ozochi Mere is one, said they considered Moses Anyim a fit and proper candidate to lead the country in 2023. In his words, it is with a sense of responsibility that we make this call, having watched the tussle for who and which region should produce the next president of this country. We view the cry of a middle belt as one that is close, if not worse, to that of our region, the Southeast. This is because whilst our zone, the Southeast, has produced a democratic president and vice president in the persons of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and vice president in the person of Dr. Alex Ekweme, all of blessed memory, the middle belt has produced none of this in a democratic journey. Much as we feel every zone at the moment, apart from the Northwest, is making a genuine case for the presidency, especially our region, the Southeast, we believe that the Middle Belt can serve as a galvanizing front to play the uniting role you have always played in keeping Nigeria strong and united. He further stated we cannot forget in a hurry the roles played by the Middle Belt in ensuring the unity of our country, Nigeria, from the time of a civil war to the contributions of the prominent Middle Belt leaders like J.L. Starker, Chief Solomon La, Olushola Saraki, and many others. Having said this, we have carefully and painstakingly watched through most of the leading lights from the Middle Belt region and have concluded that you, Mr. Moses Anyim, fits the role of the next president of Nigeria. He said the groups arrived at a decision after due consideration of Mr. Anyim's pedigree as a man with requisite entrepreneurial accidents, which are basic requirements for a virile and prosperous nation. We from the Southeast are predominantly business entrepreneurs. We believe that coming from that background of business where you excelled, your leadership will create an enabling environment for our businesses to thrive, he added. In his response, the presidential hopeful and recipient of a chieftaincy title, Mr. Anyim, said he was overwhelmed with the latest support and endorsement from the people of the Southeast. He recounted his experience with the Igbo people during his early visit to China over 30 years ago. Mr. Anyom hailed the resilience and can-do spirit of the Igbo people, whom he called the life wire of economic activities in Nigeria and the commercial nerve center of Africa. He said, if elected president in 2023, he will partner with the Southeast to drive industrial reforms that will turn the region into the Guangzhou Chinese industrial city of Africa. He also promised that if he becomes the president, he would drive in the innocent motors and make it mandatory for all government agencies and parastatals to patronize a company and all made in Nigeria products. Ms. Anyom promised to turn Nnewi and Aba into the hub of production through strategic support and advancing of grants and low-income financing facilities in the same way the CBN 6 years ago provided his company Granite and Marble a 1 billion naira facility under the real sector facility, which when activated would unlock opportunities in the mining sector. The high point of the occasion was the endorsement and coronation of Mr. Anyom as the Ozo Ndibo one of Nigeria, the savior of the Igbo race, led by His Royal Highness Igwe Friday Ozochimera Eze I. Other chiefs who witnessed the historic event include His Royal Highness Eze Jude Igwe Jim, Chief Joseph Nwanze Ugochimere Eze I, Chief Christopher Ifi Ababu Ochiaga Ndibo I, Chief Amechi John Uche Ochiri Ozuo I. Others are Chief Williams Ayenut Amuludu of Abuja, Mr. Edmund Udogu, Chairman Igbo Community Assembly, Mrs. Ugoma Odimegu, Charlie the Igbo Women Assembly, Tochukwu Onwekbuke, Youth Leader, Chiwendu Akwe, Youth Secretary, Chinedu Aneto, Head of Mobilization Igbo Community, and several other titled men. This event was heralded by the decoration of a recipient by the traditional ruler of the Tiv people in Abuja, Chief Joseph Ane, who was also on ground to witness the occasion. The historic investure took place in the presence of a Middle Belt interfaith clerics, councils of bishops and imams, who also prayed for the recipient and the success of his political aspiration. Mr. Anyom, as the CEO of Granite and Marble, is one of Nigeria's foremost entrepreneurs who, alongside Aliko Dangote, traveled with President Muhammadu Buhari on a presidential trip to China to sign major deals in favor of Nigeria. Okay, we have heard it. The ball is left in your court, fellow Nigerians. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.